Yo, Wet Movie One back here again, and it's time, baby. It's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I'm excited today. A handful of things are finally hitting Blu-ray today that I want to get. But I heard from a handful of people that have already been out today, they're having a hell of a time trying to find them. Universal has released some catalog titles on Blu-ray today, and some of them I'm really interested in getting. Some of them I've been, been wanting to see on Blu-ray for a while. Well, at least one of them. One of them I want the most, and that is Problem Child. The original Problem Child is hitting Blu-ray today, along with some other Universal catalog titles. But if I can get my hands on that one, that's the one I want the most that came out today. There's other movies like Basketball and For the Love of the Game and some other Universal catalog titles. You may be asking, Brendan, why the hell do you care about old school movies, and why aren't you going to be talking about some of the new ones that came out today? I'm more of an old school brother. You know what I mean? Like, I like stuff like Problem Child and stuff, things from my childhood, things that I loved watching growing up. And I'm going to be going out to the usual places today and seeing if I can find any of these out in the wild. Alright everyone, at my first stop of the day, the local Goodwill. Well guys, inside Goodwill right now, looking at some of the DVDs slash Blu-rays that they have over here. It doesn't look like they replenish stuff in a while. Like usually it's all filled up and like over to the side and everything. I only saw a couple of things since I've been here, and this right here stands out to me. Like I was, it's called the Bad Pack. I was definitely going to be picking this up because it has Roddy Piper in it, and of course that one guy from the Goonies. You know what I mean? One of the Fratelli brothers. I can't remember his name right now, but he's in this one too. I was definitely gonna get this, but I opened it up and there's like no disc inside, so I was just like, damn it, the one time I was gonna get something at a Goodwill, because it's in one of those like weird, slim hard pack cases. Came across over here was Curly Sue. This is a movie I hope one day gets a Blu-ray release. This is like old school John Hughes movie. I have this one already, but hopefully one day it'll get like a Blu-ray release. But like I'm not really seeing much of anything else in here. Oh well guys, nothing in this Goodwill. At the next destination of the day, can anyone tell where I'm at? Let's head on in there, keep our fingers crossed, and see if they have those catalog titles I'm looking for. Well guys, in Best Buy right now, let's take a look at some of the new ones they have that came out today. We have King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword. Snatched came out today with Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn. I can't lie, I kind of sort of want to see this one. So I love the stupid comedy ones, but I'm sure it's probably horrible, but I just kind of want to see it anyway. But I'm just looking through here, see if anything else came out today. I believe Fargo, the 20th anniversary steelbook was today, and this one was kind of cool. My dad, was a big fan of this movie when it came out. I know there's a TV show, which I've never seen an episode in my life, but Fargo, Coen brothers are cool. But my favorite Coen brothers movie, of course, is The Big Lebowski. And the other movie that came out today is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. I kind of like these movies for what they are, but I think this is the first movie they actually changed the kid actor. I believe that's what Jose told me a couple weeks back. I'm totally down to check this one out. But I don't know, man, I'm not really here for that one, to be honest, today. You all know. Well, guys, I've been walking around here, and I don't see those Best Buy exclusive Blu-rays anywhere. And it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying me a little bit, so I'm going to try to ask an employee to see if he has them in the back. I know last time Best Buy put out these, catalog titles like The Dream Team and The Burbs and stuff like that. It was like a big ordeal to try to find them, and I'm gonna see if I can ask somebody if they have them in the back. Well guys, right now I have an employee looking for me in the back to see if he can find any of those exclusive ones. But Best Buy also has a deal going on. If you spend $50 or more on these TV shows seasons, you get like a $10 gift card. And there's some of these seasons are a little bit cheaper than normal than they were. That's the Blu-ray side, and of course they have a DVD side over here. This is a show I've never seen before, but I'm kind of interested in it because I like shows kind of like ER and Grey's Anatomy and stuff. Let me know. It looks like it could be something sort of like that, like a hospital based and things, but I don't know. I'm really on the hunt for those Best Buy exclusive ones though, but that's just some of the stuff they have here. Alright guys, I'm still over here in Best Buy waiting to see if the guy's gonna come back to tell me about, if you can find them or not. But this Kung Fu Yoga is another one that came out today by Jackie Chan. I got this sent to review a week or so ago from Rogo USA. Still haven't got a chance to look at it yet, but I really want to. But I've been busy with YouTube stuff, work, and different events and things, but I'm definitely going to be getting up on that one. But that's one of the ones that came out today. It looks really kind of cool, to be honest. Well guys, getting out of Best Buy right now. The sun is coming down. The sun was out when I was in there. Did I find anything in there? Was the employee lucky enough to find something for me when it comes to those catalog titles? I guess you have to wait to the end of this video. I'm at my next and maybe last place of the night, the local Target. Let's head on in and see if they have anything special. Inside now, take a look at the new release section that they have over here. Same old stuff. They're not really replenishing their sections lately. To be honest, not a whole bunch of things. Just the King Arthur, you know, DVD, Blu-ray, and of course the 4K one, Snatched with Amy Schumer and all that. That's all I'm really seeing, guys. They're not really having a bunch of options these days when it comes to Target. But of course, you know, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the new one. And what is this? PJ Masks, A Time to Be a Hero. I don't know if this is a new one or not, but I know my homeboy Ethan, my little nephew, he loves the PJ Masks. But guys, is it just me, or is Target just like really kind of disappointing lately? You know, no exclusives, no real big sales or anything like that when it comes to, you know, their movie and media section. It's just been kind of pitiful lately. Well guys, heading out of Target now. Of course, didn't find shit in there as per usual. But anyway, let's head on home and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on. Okay guys, I'm home now from hoarding up. About to show you guys my loot over here. I got 4 Blu-rays I picked up today. Yes, I actually did some hoarding today. Surprise! Give a round of applause for me. For a lot of you guys that say you never buy shit. I'll buy it if there's something out there I actually want. But yeah, I got 4 things today. The first one up, you guys may already know, I picked up from the thumbnail of this video, and that is Problem Child, man. This is an all-time childhood classic of mine. I absolutely love this franchise of movies. Well, the third one in the franchise is not the greatest. It's like a made-for-TV one. But Problem Child and Problem Child 2 are my favorite. Problem Child 2 stars a good friend of mine, Eric Edwards. Man, he plays Murph in the movie. And yeah, I just had to get this one. It's a Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray. There's no special features on it from the looks on the back of it over here. But for 10 bucks, I just had to get it. And thank God the guy I talked to at Best Buy today went in the back, looked through the boxes, and found the ones I wanted. You know, because I didn't want all the ones that came out today from Best Buy as an exclusive or anything. It's just some. And the other one of the other ones was The Babe, starring John Goodman, when he plays the character. You know, he plays Babe Ruth. This one looks like it does have some special features on it. I'm almost stuttering. 4 vintage Babe Ruth shorts, theatrical trailer, and 1 or 2 other like little random things. But I always remember really liking this one here. Not as memorable or as fun to me as Problem Child, but yet, you know, just another one from my childhood that I remember watching a lot. And another one right here is a movie me and my dad both really liked, and I still like it. I haven't seen it in years. And it has all the original, looks like, special features from the DVD that came out a long time ago, and that is Bowfinger with Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin. I just had to get this one, man. And the last one, but not least, I just had to get it because I just have a feeling this one it might go out of print randomly, because Universal, I believe, put out these guys' this other movie that they made called Orgasmo. And, you know, I believe Orgasmo went out of print or is really hard to find right now. So I'm just like, that's one, I never got that one on Blu-ray. But I got this one right here, which was a movie I always loved. And that's Basketball. Matt and Trey Parker, the creators of South Park. This is their one that, you know, came out today on Blu-ray. And I just had to get it. I haven't seen this one in years. I have my DVD signed by the guy that played Squeak in the movie. I forgot his real name now, but he plays Squeak in this. He signed my DVD when he was doing a signing one day in Canoga Park at a Best Buy. But this is all the stuff I picked up today for this hoarding up video. That's all I have to share for you guys today for my pickups. Let's head on upstairs for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, now on to my review portion of this video here. I have 4 Blu-rays here to talk to you guys about today. The first one up over here is from Arrow Video US. Been a big fan of this film ever since I was like a teenager when I first saw it. And this is like probably the most beautiful edition I've seen for this movie out there. And that is Re-Animator here on Blu-ray. This is of course a 2-disc limited edition set with 2 different versions of the film in here. But if you guys have never seen the movie before, it stars Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs. And in this film, Jeffrey Combs plays this scientist who creates this serum, this little, this little green liquid ooze stuff down in his little office or whatever. And he injects that stuff into dead corpses, and it brings corpses back to life. And then all hell breaks loose. It's just one of those really fun horror comedy film I've always been a big fan of. And I was just like, I need to get this edition of it, because this one right here, has a new 4K restoration of the original film negative, so it just looks so superb here on Blu-ray. You get 2 discs in here, two different versions of the film here on Blu-ray. You get I forgot how many pages of the booklet this is. You get a 92-page booklet on the film, which I'm not a big reader, but there's a lot of pictures here. So if you're a fan of the film, you get that. You get it in a nice, hard, sturdy box and everything, which is pretty damn cool. And of course, this is how I'm doing a little quick unboxing for you. You got like little postcards and stuff in there, and two discs of the film. This movie is just really cool. Re-Animator has never really been my favorite of the franchise, but I still dig it. It's just not as cool as the first one. But this one, of course, is directed by Stuart Gordon, who brought us the movie Dolls and stuff like that. But look how many special features you get on this thing, man. It's just like a slew of them right here. Of course, you get, the unrated version, 86 minutes. You also get some commentary tracks by Stuart Gordon, behind the scenes featurettes, extended scenes, deleted scenes, trailers, still galleries. Arrow Video loads us with supplement features here. It's just really, really nice release by Arrow Video US. And I just want to let you guys all know that you guys can get this really cool new edition of Re-Animator out now on Blu-ray. And the next one up over here I got for free to review from Warner Brothers. And I wasn't really looking forward to this movie, to be honest, and I didn't even request it to review. They just sent it to me, and that is King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, here on Blu-ray. It's pretty much, the origin story of King Arthur and how he was, his birthright was taken away from him, and he was thrown to be raised into this brothel until he grows up to be a man, and pulls the sword from the stone and takes his rightful place, being king. It's just okay. It's directed by Guy Ritchie. Some of Guy Ritchie's movies are kind of okay, but like for some reason I just really wasn't in the mood for this movie. I know it got panned by a lot of critics and things on Rotten Tomatoes, but these movies like this, movies that take place in that kind of time period are never really my favorite. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like timepiece movies. It looks nice here on Blu-ray. The acting is fine. It's just, like I said, it just really wasn't my cup of tea. But it looks like you get a handful of special features on here, like some behind the scenes and interviews with the cast and crew. And next up, I got sent from Warner Brothers too. They sent this over here for free for me to talk about. And this one actually, hold on. Warner Brothers also sent the book along with it, and that is Everything, Everything, and of course the novel or the book that it was based on and everything. And okay, look, this movie is pretty much about this young girl named Madeline. When she was a young girl, she, her family found out that she had this, disease in her, or, disease called SCID, where she has a really weak immune system, so she can't really go outside. She can't really come in contact with a lot of things, or she can really get sick and or die, from this. And in this movie, you come across her Madeline when she's just about to turn 18, and she's for the last 17 years has just been living in her house, never left her house. Has always been in this house for 17 years. Never went outside, never socialized with people. The only people she talks to is the nurse that comes by for her, for her checkups, her mom who's a doctor, and maybe the nurse's friend or whatever. And one day there's this boy that moves in next door, and she has glass windows in her house, right? And she sees him, and they kind of strike up this little rapport with one another through the windows, writing notes to one another. And she kind of falls in love with him, and wants to meet him, wants to talk to him, wants to do something instead of just staying in her house. And you have to watch the movie to find out what happens. I just found it to be a really nice love story. I think it could have been executed a little bit better. In my opinion, I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more from it, but I did enjoy it. I like a good romantic movie every once in a while, and this one was probably the better one of the better ones I've seen in a very long time. And the acting is just superb in here. I don't know. I really did like this movie. You get a short 5-minute making of featurette in here, talking to the cast and crew on set, and some deleted scenes. Nothing super spectacular special feature wise, but man, this was just a nice little romantic comedy that I really did enjoy. I just want to let you guys all know, if you see that out there, definitely pick that one up. And last but not least, right here, I got from what's it called, Millcreek Home Entertainment, and this is the movie I always liked. I've seen it on VHS and DVD. Now I have the Blu-ray version of it, starring Bobcat Goldthwait, and that is Shakes the Clown here on Blu-ray. Of course, this is about a drunken clown played by Bobcat Goldthwait, who, gets framed for murder, and it's him just trying to prove his innocence and trying to figure out what the hell is, going on. But you get a whole bunch of different cameos in here, a bunch of different, stand-up comics and fun, just all-around funny people that I didn't even notice before from other times I've seen the movie on DVD and, VHS. I didn't know until now that Adam Sandler's in here. He plays one of the clowns that's in this clown bar, or this bar where all these clowns go after work and all this stuff. You see like a bunch of like little cameos, like the lady comic. I keep forgetting her name, but she plays Aunt Esther on Sanford and Son. She's in here as a clown and everything like that, and just a whole bunch of people that when you hear their voices and see their faces, you'll be like, oh, I know them, and it's just really kind of cool. And the Blu-ray looks fantastic here. Nice picture quality from Millcreek Home Entertainment. But there is one cool special feature. You only get one special feature on here, and that is an audio commentary track by Bobcat Goldthwait and some of the cast on here, which is pretty damn cool. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, and I was just really pleasantly surprised by this Blu-ray release by Millcreek Home Entertainment. So if you're a fan of Bobcat or this movie Shakes the Clown, definitely get this Blu-ray when you see it out there, guys. It looks really nice, and I'm sure it's gonna be like $10 or less out there. But thank you so much for coming by for my hoarding up video today and staying for my Blu-ray review portion. And I'll see you guys all next time. Toodaloo.